Joining me is T.G. Sheppard, and how are you doing?
I'm doing fine, so I guess we're on the air here.
Well, we're going to be on the air here with this. You're going to come up here to Ohio, over to the Ohio Hayride program on the 15th of May. You'll be there performing live.
Yes, I will. May the 15th. Hopefully the winters will be gone from up in that part of the woods, and we can come up there, and hope everyone will come out and catch the show. We always enjoy playing up that way.
You're going to be doing two shows. You've got a show at 2 o'clock and at 7 o'clock, and I know we're looking forward to seeing you. Get a chance to hear your music every day on AM 910 Classic Country, and a lot of fans in this area. You were saying that your fan club is based in Ohio.
Yeah, our fan club is based in Toledo, Ohio, and I am aware that we're having to do two shows up there, which is good. People always ask me, well, what's the difference between the afternoon show and the night show? And the difference is that the afternoon show is in the afternoon. And the night show, it's the same. So people get the same show, whether it's a matinee show or a night show. And I'm glad we're able to do two shows.
Well, we're looking forward to you coming up. Now, you've been busy here over the last little bit because I had the opportunity last year, I believe it was, to speak to you. You had just recently released a DVD and a CD.
Yeah, my new project, the DVD is called Partners in Rhyme, and the CD, and I invited 22 artists in. And it is just now actually being released to the stores.
Really?
And, yeah, the release date for the Partners in Rhyme project is going to be May the 20th. And we had a lot of people who came in and did the project with me. There's a lot of great duets on this new project. We're hoping people will pick up on it. I mean, we had Willie Nelson, Merle Haggard, George Jones, Deborah McClinton, Engelbert Humperdinck, Ricky Skaggs, Lori Morgan, Crystal Gale, Ray Stevens, the Oak Ridge Boys. We had 22 artists that came in and did duets with me on this new album.
It was kind of a who's who of the music industry that was involved in there, and you even had one that you did, I remember talking to you about it, that you had gotten the master and was able to use the artist off the master.
I went to the Conway Twitty estate and got Why Me Lord, Chris Christopherson's song. I was just talking about Chris with a friend of mine, Bobby Woods, a few minutes ago. And we did, I took Conway's vocal and put my vocal with it, and we did the duet together on this new album, Conway and I did. So it's kind of unique. It's giving me goosebumps late one night while I was, I don't know, the studio was dark, and it was almost as if he was in there. It was just really strange, but it came out really well.
Well, I have to say I've had the opportunity to preview the CD, and some very, very good music on there. Somebody looking for the classic music.
Thank you.
There you go.
Well, I was glad that we were able to film a 90-minute motion picture length DVD on that, and document this thing, because I think it was history. It was history in the making, having that many artists in, and I hope people will enjoy that. And it was a labor of love for me.
I'm sure it'd go over quite well. Well, what else have you been doing? We were talking off-air about some things that you're working on, some projects you have.
I actually took the last 3 months off. I'm just now going back to work. I just did a show yesterday, or last night. Last night was my third day back to work since November the 15th. And I spent some time at home during the holidays and in the winter. And now I'll get back on the road, and our tour takes us all over the United States this year. And it's just now starting to ramp up, and as the weather gets prettier, we play a lot of outdoor festivals and fairs and things like that. So but here lately I've been busy working on my wife's career with her, Kelly Lang, and she's doing a new project. So it's just busy being a stepdad and being a husband.
Have you made a dent in your garage on the Folgers coffee from the T.G. Sheppard Folgers Coffee NASCAR?
Well, I really and truly, I think I've just about gotten through all the coffee. I mean, there was times that an 18-wheeler would pull up at my house and they would unload Folgers coffee. I mean, I never realized when I wrote the coffee commercial, the Folgers waking up commercial, that I would wind up with coffee the rest of my life. But the best part of waking up, it's Folgers in your cup. So I guess I never realized back in the early 80s that I'd wind up having coffee to drink for a lifetime. But it's good stuff, so it's all I drink.
Better in your cup than in the garage, though?
Yeah, I still got a few bags there at the garage. Come on by.
Well, what have you got going on this year, TG?
Well, right now I'm in pre-production for 2 television reality shows. and it'll probably begin airing in the spring of 2011. One of them I can't talk about because it's really unusual. With an unusual guy, he and I are going to be in a reality show together. But the other one is called Southern Ambition, and it's a very unique concept. So this is real life stuff with music people, and so I'm dedicating a lot of my life this year to television and concerts.
We'll be looking forward to seeing that on television. Any particular network, or just whoever decides to pick the option up on it?
Well, we'll shoot the pilots. Matter of fact, we start shooting the first pilot in about 2 weeks, and we don't really know yet. It's just like cutting a record. You know, you cut an album and you go out, and if you don't have a record deal, you shop it, and hopefully somebody will like it and pick it up. And so that's the same thing here. These are just ideas that we have for shows, and we'll film them, and hopefully somebody will like it and have interest in it.
We'll be looking forward to seeing that on television later on this year, probably on into next year, because once you do the pilot, you get the contract signed and everything done, and then start filming. It's probably looking into 2011 before it actually hits the air.
It'll probably be spring of 2011 before we do that.
We'll look forward to seeing that. Any new music on the horizon for you? I know you were talking about the duets just now being released. You got a new one coming out later?
I'm getting ready to do my first gospel album. I've never done a gospel album, you know, and I make no bones about the fact that I'm a very spiritual person in my life, and I want to do a spiritual album. So I'm doing an album with a guy called Michael Seitz, who does a lot of the stuff for Gaithers and a lot of different people. He's done the Oak Ridge Boys gospel album. So we're going to start a project here probably in the next 3 or 4 months and do a gospel album. And so that and the Partners in Rhyme album coming out May the 20th. So that'll be kind of a full year for me. And looking forward to both of those projects getting in the hands of the people, hopefully, that love country music.
I'm sure they'll like the Partners in Rhyme. Like I say, that's an outstanding CD. If you like the classic country, it's something to listen to.
Thank you. I'm glad you like that, Donald. It means a lot coming from you.
Well, TG, I appreciate you taking time out to talk to us today, and we're looking forward to seeing you again May 15th, the Ohio Hayride. You're going to be there for 2 shows.
Two shows, 2 and 8, I believe, right?
2 o'clock and 7 o'clock.
2 and 7.
2 and 7.
I'm glad you told me. I might have been late.
Might have been running a little bit late for that last one. I'm sure somebody would have found you.
Well, we're still looking forward to it. As I say, I always enjoy getting up in that part of the country, and we hope everyone will come out and catch the show. I promise them a fun show and a lot of surprises in the show.
We're looking forward to seeing you.
Thank you, Donald. You have a great day and a great week.
Gather round, stomp your feet, clap your hands tonight. There's country music good and loud at the Ohio Hayride. Yeah, the guitar's picking and the bass is thumping and the band is sounding right. There's country music good and loud at the Ohio Hayride. Gather round, stomp your feet, clap your hands tonight. There's country music good and loud at the Ohio Hayride.